Ah. Wait, is that working? Yeah, that is working. Cool. Okay, yeah. Wow, I really need to work on that stream intro. Um, Daimoro will kick my ass if I don't show this off. Ah. This is the thing we were trying to render last time, but we ran out of time twice in 2 weeks. But just a moment, mortals. I'm still being summoned. Stream will start soon. Nah. Daimora had her chance on Wednesday and she finished Resident Evil. But nah. Tonight, we're going to be playing Alice Madness Returns. Because I put a community vote out. If people wanted me to continue with... Hang on, I think I can do it like this. Oh, nice. We got the back rooms. Okay, yeah. We'll say it nice and quick. There was a community vote to 3 different games to play. The Resident Evil continue on professional mode. The Dead Space remake or Alice Madness Returns. And Alice Madness Returns won by like a landslide. I had 50% of the votes, whereas everything else had about 25%. So we're doing this game. Click back here. Click there. Now, screen might be black for a little bit. It'll fix itself, I'm sure. Nearly there. Echo. Echo. Sorry about that. Sorry about the silence. Let me know if there's an echo. I'm not too sure what would have caused that. Let me know if that persists, because I want to make sure that there's no weird audio bugs. So yeah. Follow 3, follow 2. Maybe in time. So yeah, we're here with Alice Madness Returns. I played this game from start to finish about a decade ago, and I'm sure you can see we got ourselves a bit of inspiration for our own aesthetic and our own look, and not just because I'm wearing an outfit like it, but yeah. Yuri, we'll play the game normally for a bit and then maybe we'll put the outfit on. For now, I just want to play the game the way it is, just for a bit. I think the echo came from the fact that this game works in a full screen mode, as opposed to like a borderless windowed mode. No worries, William. It's fine, it's fine. So yeah, I have a lot of nostalgia attached to this game, and it's built quite an aesthetic. It means a lot to me.
Come now, Alice. It's only a dream.
It's not a dream, it's a memory. And it makes me sick.
Now, focus. Wait. You're floating again. Weightless. A cipher. Relax.
I'm in hell.
Forget it. Abandon that memory. It's unproductive. Go to Wonderland.
Oh, come on, it's a bit too soon for that. Eating the camera.
I'm trapped in my past.
Sergeant, this girl's badly burned. Call for a doctor.
She'll be all right.
No, Alice. Discard that delusion. Forget it. Go to Wonderland.
I'd rather not, Doctor. My Wonderland's shattered. It's dead to me.
Your preference doesn't signify, girl. Now, Alice, where are you?
I'm sailing with a friend. It's different somehow. Things have changed.
Change is good. It's the first link in the chain of forgetting.
What's happening? Are you mad?
I'm not mad.
Rabbit,
That's not right. What's he doing?
is something wrong?
Something wrong?
No, not that.
Don't struggle, Alice. Let the new Wonderland emerge.
Pollution. Corruption. It's killing me. Wonderland is destroyed. My mind is in ruins.
Forget it, Alice. Block that dream. Wake at the sound.
Oh
There,
boy.
Alice. Better now, aren't we?
My head's exploded and there's a steam hammer in my chest.
Yes, well, the cost of forgetting is high.
My memories make me vomit. What can I...
Remember other things.
I want to forget. Who would choose to be alone, imprisoned by their broken memories?
I'll set you free, Alice. Memory is a curse more often than a blessing.
So you've said many times, and
And I will say again, the past must be paid for. Now, before our next session, collect those pills from our high street chemist.
very well, Doctor.
It's my turn to forget, Alice.
Now, Charlie, your pa was hung for killing your ma who beat you. Let's forget that, shall we? The past is dead, Charlie.
Yeah, so a bit of a throw us all into the deep end kind of beginning there, but I think it sets up a good premise for what's to be expected. Also, now would be a great time to say as well that if anything crazy does pop up on screen, a little bit worse than what I would expect, I have a button, a special button. I can press it here and it does this. I also just realized that that's also the Steam button for taking a screenshot, so that's cool. So peep. Yeah, so hey, welcome everyone. Eldritch Knight, Yuri, William, welcome. Putis Demands, Elm, Reaper, the Lord of Eros and the Undead. Welcome everyone. Welcome to Alice Madness Returns, a game I played the ever-loving hell out of 10 years ago and enjoyed every moment of it.
Can't find the door.
Wasting Doctor's time.
I deserve my bitter tears. Want some?
Illustrated nudes feeds an insatiable appetite for domestic mayhem and industrial disaster. Fire at the match factory, 6 girls missing. Is it any more predictable? The world's gone quite mad.
10 years in the loony bin. No, Ma, no relation. She's an orphan.
Mr. Payne had no idea how humble a home could be. If not for my drawings and the photographs, this could pass for my room at the asylum.
This photograph of my family was delivered here by post. No message, no return address. I'm grateful for the memento, but I wish I could thank the sender. Well, hello there, Hatter. Ha. Right. Yeah, today's been pretty good anyway. I managed to get a video up on the Patreon, and
Another day, a
lots of
different
stuff.
dream, perhaps.
Lots of lovely little things. And it's Friday. And I got to stream this for everyone. So, yeah, that's fun. How's your day going, Reaper? And everyone else's? Kitty. Yeah, this art style and these people is something else. Miss Mad Hatter.
Hello, Puss. Puss, 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 Puss. Don't be afraid.
I'll teach him. Beat him good.
Police brutality. Nice. No, not nice.
Now, where has that cat gone?
Damn. It's a body like a stick.
Like a real job, no changing methods.
You look like a discerning gentleman.
Save them.
Seems following furry creatures into dark holes has become a habit. I hope it's not a vice.
Good, but please call me Eros. Yeah, no worries. Eros. Eros.
The stars and garters. Alice Little. Slumming again, are we?
Nurse Witless. What luck. Twice in as many months.
Out on your own? You look frazzled, dearie. Not doing well?
Not really.
Come along home then and look at my pigeons. Pretty birds, like you.
I don't think so. Our last visit cost me several pounds and got me nowhere.
I might recall where your mangy rabbit got to. Still a mess. No surprise. Her kin roasted like chestnuts right before her eyes. 10 years in Rutledge Asylum wasted everyone's time. Dr. Bumby won't do better. Still hauling out her questions. The fire, her memory. I deserve consideration, don't I? Who found her new clothes? Who got her a place at Bumby's? Where'd she be without me? On the streets, selling her backside. Likes my pigeons, though. She's doled out the odd pound or two. But what I know is worth more than that. Kept her secret, haven't I? Heard her say, "Oh, died on my account, I couldn't save you." I've told her my silence is for sale. Keep. I'm a good sort, really. Not like her nanny, that uppity whore. Or that lawyer fellow Radcliffe took a stupid rabbit. Need money. Warned her I'd tell the coppers if she didn't make a donation to my upkeep. She yells and goes off her head. This she can't remember her name, what I heard.
Blackmail. Survivor's guilt. I know the graphics might not be as crazy good, but like for a decade-old game, this is pretty damn cool. Like this just looks like Tim Burton. Tim Burton's kind of inspiration. And then it looks like it's set around the time of the British Industrial Revolution, I would guess. But I don't know. That's just because of all the smoke.
Nurse Witless, do you mean to harm me? To send me back to the asylum?
I won't say no. I've a thirst you could photograph.
Need a drink. More mouth on its weapon.
Hmm. So, there's an answer. I've said it a few times, but there's the one of the inspirations for the black and white socks. One of the biggest inspirations, I'd say.
Very upsetting journey, but I'm rid of Priss, or whatever she's become. At least the place I've landed is somewhat familiar.
About time, too, Alice.
Blasted cat. Don't try to bully me. I'm very much on edge.
Perfect. When you're not on edge, you're taking up too much space.
You're no help at all.
But you know I can be.
I'll frighten myself when necessary, thanks very much. I was hoping to escape from all that.
Abandon that hope. A new law reigns in this wonderland, Alice. It's very rough justice all round. We're at risk here. You be on your guard.
It's a blast from the past to hear that big deep voice. Well, I've never streamed this game or recorded it or done anything like that, so we'll just have to see what awaits us.
You're part frog, Alice, I swear. You jump so well.
Press spacebar again while jumping to twirl. I remember the platforming is quite forgiving in this game.
If you leap from that table again, Alice, I'll expire. You're 2 times too reckless, my girl.
Amanita muscaria, Alice, is merely a stinky toadstool.
Keyhole?
A spongy consistency, but poisonous.
Oh, hello. Drink me.
I've been down this road before. Good things in small packages?
Though lacking a bathing costume, a plunge in that pool is in order.
My God, I'm shrinking in this potion. Shall I disappear?
Almost. But the upside is that while smaller, you can see things that are nearly invisible to your bigger self.
Ah, I get it. Right. Forests for the trees. Just the other way round. Short-sighted is more than a matter of perspective.
Ah, that's nice. It's just sweet nostalgia to me, honestly.
Look how small she's become, all curled up. She's barely there. A vixen in her hidey-hole.
I think that's supposed to be the doctor from the asylum, but that just sounds like mockery. I do not like that. Also, the sound of the hiccups. Like I always say in VR chat, it's always important to have a giantess skin, shrinky skin, and a flying skin. But we can't exactly fly in this one. Also, hey, Elena03. I remember you were asking questions about Daimora, and yeah. She lives in my head. just love that sound. The way one part of the sound, it just sounds like a set of like leather boots being stretched. Yeah, Eldritch Night, the way it's done really well. And the thing I like about it is that it doesn't just have a use outside just going down, but you know, you get to see other things. As the cat went on to say, a different perspective helps. And yeah, that's why I like saying it in VR chat. It's great to have a shrinky skin. Oh. Well, I hope that's... I don't know, strawberry juice? Oh. Well, okay then. I knew this was eventually coming,
Your
but...
blade is swift and keen and always ready for service.
I've not come back here looking for a fight.
Really? That's a pity. One's certainly looking for you.
You have just obtained the Vorpal Blade. Goes snicker snack and leaves them dead. A scene in a previous poem. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm not too sure how to pronounce your name exactly. Ina03. Yeah, American McGee's Alice was incredible. I still just casually listen to the soundtrack from that game because it was just so incredible. They use like actual instruments, but then they also use like children's toys for some of the instruments just to kind of mix them together, and it just goes so well. So. Oh. Oh. We have ourselves the Vorpal Blade now. Yeah, the Jabberwocky corpse. We're now armed and dangerous, and we can dodge. Honestly, I just tried to sprint.
Flight or fight implies a permanent choice, but flight often just means putting off the fight to another day. Choose your battles wisely, Alice.
I love the way, as well, the way jumping. It just spawns a bunch of, like, bird feathers. And the sound on the knife as well. Never did understand the teeth collecting thing, but I guess they needed some form of currency. Insidious rune. Well, well, well. If it isn't inky blackness.
Ugly, gross, and evil in a single monstrosity.
Nice. There's a song that my English teacher put as part of our semester in university by Donovan, and our job was to translate that song to Polish. Oof. That can be rough sometimes, because certain songs just don't translate well. And then sometimes you'd be left with words that you gotta pretty much just... I think the term is word salad.
Flower's purpose is simple and immutable. Human purpose is fickle, because it is a slave to memory. Memories must be strictly managed, Alice. Unproductive ones must be eliminated.
But yeah, word salad. You translate it, the song makes no sense. So you just find words that sound like they fit in well when they make absolutely no sense. I think 99 Red Balloons is an example of that. It just sounds so good in German. I don't even know the original meaning of the song. But yeah, you translate it to English and it's just like, what is this? While jumping, press and hold spacebar to initiate Alice's float. To further extend float, press and hold spacebar again while jumping. Okay. Ah, this is just sweet nostalgia, honestly. Aha! I thought I'd seen something colourful over here. The power of the frilly dress. Just turns into a helicopter. Helicopter dress. Secrets if you just turn around. Oh, hello.
It's you again, Alice. You may approach.
Why would I do that? You want to eat me?
Yes, well, you taught me manners, and I've lost my taste for mad women. Strictly a porcine diet for me. Everything's better with bacon, don't you agree? Of course you do. Now, there are pig snouts scattered about. I heard a few behind the house. Go fetch them for me. But take care for the pests that block your way. Pepper them up if they do. They need spice, and you're just the girl to season them for me. You'll find that grinder serviceable.
Why not season your own pig parts?
Matter of priorities. My alabaster skin needs protection from the disgusting creatures running amok amidst the environs. But one gets peckish. Look, all you have to do is listen for the oink, then shoot the snout. You may like the results. I certainly will.
Just the proportions on these characters is great. You've obtained the Duchess's Piglet Edition Pepper Grinder. Spice up your foes. 4. Prepare savory snouts. Prepare savory snouts. Hang on, what Greek symbol is that again? 4. I should really know. It's on my dress. Is it Mercury? Oh, mini giant desk cooking cutlery equipment. So yeah, what I remember is in the last game she was a boss, and when you defeated her, she was using the pepper grinder against you. But every time you'd attack her, it would blow up in her face. She'd sneeze a bunch, and then she literally dies a badass, brutal death. She sneezes so hard her head explodes. Bolt or fly. Ah, is it Mercury? Cool. Oh, yes. Oh, I forgot how much I love the sound on this thing. Ah, the alchemical symbol for tin. Associated with Jupiter, yeah. Because I remember that there's all the alchemical symbols. Yeah, a Gatling gun. This thing right here is why I wanted to get a hand-cranked Gatling gun and Fallout 4 at one point. And I did. Even the way she... Oh. Flying pig snout with angel wings. Nice. Throughout every domain, keep an ear out for sounds. Enter aiming mode and shoot the snout with the pepper grinder. Once the snout is full of pepper, it'll reveal the path in collectibles. I know exactly what you're on about, Uriel. Yeah, the DLC pay-to-win weapons. One of them replaces Alice's Vorpal blade with a Vorpal cleaver. And the thing I remember about it most is, what you call it? It halves the amount of damage you take. Because I guess it's bigger and acts like a shield. A giant meat cleaver. The one near your collar is Omega. The other in the pocket is Antony. See, I feel like it's been such a long time ago since I actually looked these up. I've completely forgotten them. The only one I know for certain is mercury. And that's the chemical that made the Mad Hatter go mad. Because they used to stamp mercury into top hats. And apparently the hat makers that would be exposed to this chemical would get mercury poisoning. And yeah. Fills your nose with pepper. Oh hey, the dash has like edge detection. That's pretty cool. And you can dash a bunch of times in a row. I like to combine it with the flesh dress. Makes Alice look like a horror movie character. The flesh dress, her eyes go murky grey. Yeah, I know that one. That one's all sorts of interesting. Now, I don't know. Ah, we skipped that cutscene. Okay then. Golden teeth. But yeah, the DLC, it features a bunch of unique dresses that give Alice different powers. The flesh dress, it's like she's only wearing like the living flesh of some eldritch creature as a dress and really nothing else. And its power basically lets you enter a hysterical mode, which is sort of like a rage mode where you can't die as many times as you want. Normally under normal game circumstances, you only get to do that when you're on like your last bit of health as your get out of jail free card. Now, how do I enter aiming mode with this again? Oh, we just need to tap it. There was a piece of peppercorn stuck in the air. If you mix antimony and tin, you get pewter. Ah, nice. Yeah, I know that material's used quite a bit. It reminds me of Oblivion, because you can find all sorts of cutlery. Pewter cutlery. Oh, we got the rainbow shells. One thing I'll just ask really quickly is my voice coming through in the game? Because, I don't know, it's a little loud on my ears, and I'm just wondering. I just bounce off your head? Ah, rude. Let me just lower the music down just the ever so slightest touch, because yeah, I do love it. The music in the game is fantastic, but it's quite loud. Thanks for the heads up. Eros, yeah. This game, it's just brilliant. There's so much great imagination that's gone into it. The way the pepper grinder's a Gatling gun. A hand-cranked Gatling gun. It's great. The game kind of does like a min-max of really dark and creepy and then like colourful and really inspired and awesome and then just dark and creepy.
Finish your soup, girls. Go on and stay down
But yeah, thanks for the heads up about the music being a bit loud. I often wonder just... Ah! Screw you, platform. I often wonder about the audio. Ah. I see what you mean, Eros. I can be a little dense like that at times, but I think it's fun. And yeah, Yuri, I do love that the Oblivion alchemy system. You combine a cheese with a cheese wedge to make the potion of restore fatigue. That was like my favorite potion to make in Oblivion, because you could just make it off food ingredients everywhere. You buy out a merchant stock of food. You make a lot of potions out of it, and then sell it back to him for profit. Oh, so we've had. Ooh. Slithering rune. I've had the overheating, the handle just kind of jams, but yeah, we had water tears coming out of this Alice statue, and then blood tears, and now black tears. The insidious rune. Well, hello, the inky blackness. Oof. The hand-cranked Gatling gun. Something's over there. Oh. Huh. Thought it was a statue of the Queen. Maybe. Maybe. I think it is supposed to be Alice, though. I feel it's closer to Alice, just because it's sort of her dream world. Shrinking uncovers stuff. I shrink and just find a skull. Iwaru, hello. Welcome and happy Friday. We've only been playing for a little bit, but we're playing Alice Madness Returns. Oh. It's a very nostalgic game for me because I played it nearly a decade ago. And, you know, Forgetful Hatter. Big inspiration. Alice on Oblivion. Go for it if you have the time. Now there's something over there, and I want to get it because I got the loot goblin mindset. Oof. I thought I was about to touch the black stuff.
The railway running through Wonderland sounds charming, but inefficient. Noise and smoke, like snips and snails, perhaps. Best to forget that train. A mock turtle as conductor. Oh, no, I don't think that will do at all.
Ah. Trying to tell someone how to think? Ah, I don't know. The one thing I'll say about Oblivion, if you're going to play it again, there's a mod I'd highly recommend called the Demolition System. It replaces the whole block stagger system, where if you block... Oh. If you... Basically, it's like a perfectly timed parry system. When you do a perfect... Hey, there's a kid down there. Oblivion Demolition System. If you block right at the right moment, it staggers an enemy. Otherwise, they just don't get staggered. Same to you. Ah. Good night, Yuri. Have a good sleep. Hollowed Yives. Read this as if your life depends on it, because it does. Gather these pearly whites to prevent your premature arrival before the pearly gates. My friends can use the choppers and they'll improve your weapons capacity. Is that? It is, isn't it? That's a little skull on, whatchamacallit, the back of her dress. Though how is it the other way around? Does the enemy always perfectly block? I don't think the enemy can, like, perfectly block you, but, well, I tend to install a mod that gets rid of all player block stagger, but I think the mod does it where you can basically keep hitting a person's weapon. They're just going to get reduced damage because they're blocking it, but you're not going to get the whole, they block for like a microsecond and then you get staggered in Oblivion, because that's one of the biggest things that puts me off playing Oblivion, is just getting staggered when an enemy blocks. Now, this seems to be the weapons upgrade system. Give me 150 teeth to upgrade your verbal blade. Are you sure you like the upgrade? Yeah, Scully. Ah.
Atta always hated mechanical malfunctions. This disaster is either his doing or his epitaph.
Oh, there's a new Traylon's knife. It's got a kind of rose-tinted rose gold. Vale of Tears Looking Glass Railway. Good night, Yuri. Have a good sleep and happy Friday. But yeah, hit me up if you want any Oblivion mods. I play it from time to time and I might be able to give you a few good ones. Nice. I like how this game has a lot of easily found secrets. It rewards you just for going off the main path, even just a little. Ah. Ah. The whole Wonderland's falling apart. Hmm. But where are we going now? Oh. Ah, what symbol is that? I think that is Mercury, isn't it? The one up there. It almost looks like the female symbol with horns. Goblin! Madcap. He's got a teacup helmet. Alice can dodge enemy attacks. Okay. Oh man, we cleaved his head clean off. Iwaru. Not sure why, but I'm feeling proper horror game vibes watching this, even though it feels more action orientated. I think I really dig the way the landscape is breaking apart and changing as we're exploring it. It feels like just the way behind us is falling apart. Wait, what the... Okay. What is this? Why is there... Ah, here. What's this all about? Why are you stuck on screen? The mouse cursor's being stuck on the screen. If that continues, I'm hoping it doesn't. Ah, that's annoying. Oof. At the next, I don't know, respawn point, I'm gonna reset this and see if that gets rid of that, because, oof, that's confusing. Right, let me try hitting restart. Restart from that checkpoint. See if we can get rid of that cursor on screen. Nice, that got rid of it, cool. Wait, no. Going back here. Because if there's something I remember that's important here... Oh, there's more of them. Why am I killing these dudes? I'm wondering, were they initially hostile to me, or did I just come in swinging my sword dagger around like I owned a place? So yeah, I consider this important if you've played American McGee's Alice, because you actually did fight these kinds of enemies as like a standard enemy. It was like, I think mad kids or something were put inside these robots, and they're basically controlling them. And there you can see there's a dead one there. rusted away. I could shoot that dude up there, but since he's not actively trying to attack me, let's not. Ha. Lost and don't know where to go? Try using shrink where the violets grow. While shrink senses will reveal hidden paths and clues. Well, hello there.
It could have happened that way, Alice. You remember poor Mr. Crook?
Whoa.
Died, didn't he? Dr. Wilson rejects spontaneous combustion, but I trust Mr. Dickens.
A giant flying clockwork fortress with top hats on the top of every peak. I can see something golden up there, so let's go get it. Don't you love it when metal floating structures are creaking when you walk across them? Oh yeah, this definitely sounds safe. Hatter Industries has a nice ring to it. Yeah, this definitely isn't gonna explode. Hatter's domain.
The Hatter's domain, almost as I remember it.
Appearances, as you know better than most, can be deceiving, Alice. Much has changed since your last visit.
Dr. Bumby says change is constructive, that different is good.
Different denotes neither bad nor good, but it certainly means not the same. Find the Hatter, Alice. He knows more about different than you.
But does he know more about the difference between bad and good?
Making friends, Alice. You're as randomly lethal and entirely confused as you ever were.
I've managed without you so far, Cat. Return to whatever hovels home to you. I'll call if I need you.
Predictably rash. It's not a question of if, Alice, it's when. Now hold on, and as they say, shut up.
So typical.
Ouch. Was that a flying featherless dodo? Ah, our outfit changed.
I've made more graceful entrances. I suppose I must be grateful nothing's broken.
We're now in the seamstress dress, I think it's called. Some vents need to be activated by turning valves. While on a vent, you can rotate Alice. To exit the vent, press spacebar, simply move away from it. This is cool. Black cloth, brown leather, and millions of belt buckles. And then I think the little eye on the back is, or the skull on the back is like an eye now.
Lizzie, remember when a burst of steam blew your dress up around your neck? Just outside Harrodson's. Fortunate your undergarments had been laundered.
Yeah, those really are a nice set of boots. They definitely look like the kind that are never coming off unless you undo every single one of those belts. A really powerful set of stompers. Impressive jump, you little goblin. Go on then. Imagine if he just jumped off to his death. Oh no. Whoops. Knee-high boots with striped socks for extra comfort and, I don't know, warmth. I love the hair physics. Just the way the hair waves about along with the dress. Oh, no. Okay, cool. See, I'm glad the platforming is so forgiving. Programmer socks, maybe. I always thought programmer socks were like, not black and white, but I think pink and white. I don't know. I never did truly understand if there was a meaning behind the black and white striped socks. All I know is I like the look of them. They're the thing I want to wear and be known for. Dude's head popped off. Nah, I'm not making it over there. Probably have to go through here. But yeah, I guess if I was to find a reason for the black and white striped socks, it's this game and a little bit of Wizard of Oz. It's a container full of tea. Although it's probably been there for so long, it's probably way too steeped. Rotisserie dodo. Yeah, maybe I am just a fan of the thigh highs. I think they're a nice look and they're comfy. I mean, I actually do own a set of the black and white ones. They're very comfy. And I think that's something about just the way they put the right amount of pressure on your legs, just keeps them feeling nice and insulated and warm. I like how in combat you don't have to lock onto the enemy. There's a fair amount of kind of locking on without doing that system. Just clack your heels, Alice. She'd need to have red glittery slippers for that. Clap them 3 times and say I just want to go home, or there's no place like home. Thought you could hide from me, Golden Tooth. What do we need to upgrade the weapons? Okay, cool. I thought the cursor was going to get stuck on the screen again. So, next 500 teeth we have, we can get an upgrade. Oh shit. Oh, sugar. Well, that's the first death. Shit, if I'm staggered from the block, I can't dodge. How did that still hit me? Oof. That's rough. Whoops. I think it's because I was dodging into his attack, or I was dodging too early. Or I'm just rusty. Black and white checks. It's just my favorite pattern. It just looks good. Or at least I find it looks good. Just screw this madness. I'd rather have Kansas. Sorry, I don't get it. Oof. I hear a pig's snout. Sniffing. So many teapots. Oh, nice! That's pretty cool, a scrap metal head. I was about to say, if one of those eyeballs moved, I was going to be really uncomfortable. Where's that snout? I can hear you sniffing. Also, I like the way that she runs and then there's like a trail with the knife. I don't want to say yandere because it's too soon to say that, but yeah. Ah, okay. I forgot. This is something you can do. I don't know what that means, but okay. Health regeneration, I guess.
My heart is open, Alice. Never closed. Never locked. It needs no key.
Too soon to say yandere. I want to say it because she's got the kitchen knife, the mad personality. The only thing she really is missing is like a love interest. But I don't know. I don't think Alice was ever... no, changed our mind. I don't think she was ever really shown to have a love interest. But I don't know. Impressive skill with a kitchen... you dirty cog. Don't do that. Neko, I've loved candy and you know it. I agree. Does self-love count? Yeah. It does. I'd say that does. It's important to have self-love. I thought I heard something grow down there. Oop. But who does the yandere love when it's self-love? Anyone that tries to take her love from her.
Bricks are rocks, Alice. A brick house, like Gibraltar, is impervious to fire, weather, and the indecencies of Barbary macaques, should the need arise.
Macaques. I don't even know what that means. Maybe it's like if anyone tries to say she's mad, then she'll attack them to prove that she's not mad. I'm not crazy. I'll show you how not crazy I am. Aha. I wonder what happens if she never finds her true love. I'd say as long as she has the Wonderland friends, they'd be able to keep her happy. I don't know. Ooh, all the gears. Oh, cool. I thought we were gonna have to push that out of the way or something.
I know you hear me, contrary child. Use the bedpan and let go of that wretched rabbit.
I wonder what that means. Do I want to know? Probably not. Peppercorn Gatling gun, what an idea. Oh. Ah, I know it would have been impossible, but if it was me designing that clock, I would have had it tick to the beat of the background music. Because I just like that, you know, when things synchronize. Now, I don't want to go down there just yet, because I think the pig noses things, they're not necessary for progression, but they give you little side bits of side secrets. No one else is talking, but I don't mind it. They're probably just enjoying your videos.
An interior and lonesome child, I suppose. Her sister, though loving and much loved, was too old to be a playmate.
I've heard quite a lot of people say they like the sound of my voice, or maybe that's it. The soothing Irish girl's voice. I think it's a part of the Irish accent. I also think it's part because I worked in tech support, and I always did the "Thank you for calling the tech support line. You're through to Nora. How can I help?" I've had a few people say, "Oh, new enemy." iPod. Nice. Mechanical style enemy with what looks like an organic eyeball. Well, thank you, Neko. Or Nico. Oh, into the tea your eyeball goes. Have fun stewing in there for a while. Yeah. Sometimes I do find I go quiet when I'm streaming. But I guess it's like anything really. If you do it for a while, you kind of get a little bit better at it. Human body and mind is great at adapting over time. Ah, you disappeared right at the last second. I'm gonna take that out on you now. Double kill. Lost and found. But I remember during the not so fun COVID times, I did have to work at home, and my mother always found it so funny how the two of us would be having a casual conversation. I'd get a work call, and then I immediately put on my worker's voice persona, and then I'd see the look on her face, and I would try so hard not to laugh. She could just see me casually talking like this, and then just immediately go to the, oh, I see you have a tech support issue. Well, look, I'm here to help you on the name of the company team. Sorry, I got to go, but I'll be back for the next stream. Ah, no worries. Thanks for stopping by. It was lovely to meet you and chat with you.
He's obsessed with time. Find him, or your own time may be short.
But yeah, that's a fun fact I always think is great to mention. Is this gonna be on a time? Nah. But yeah, the whole tech support kind of helping people with their issues, and then along comes the modding also helping people with their issues. I like the contrast. Contrast? I don't even know if that's the right word. Ooh.
Nora, we have a new subscriber. Thank you.
Yay! Thanks very much. I've always wanted that notification to appear. Thank you. That's great. The old Assaultron doesn't get much use, but it's cool to see her there. I like how that's just like a 2D image, just kind of great. There's something... Nah, there's nothing there. There's something down here. When I go check what's down here. Ah, okay, another battle. Yeah, Iwaru, I managed to figure that out. Unfortunately, last time I didn't, but I found the correct options this time round. In fact, hang on a sec. Hang on. This might mess the screen up just a little bit, but I still think it's important to do now that you're here. Let me just see if I can find it. Because I think I do owe it to you. There, yes. Now I can do this. So, yeah, since you're here.
Attention, Nora, we have a new channel member. Thank you.
There, I think I owed you that much because last time it didn't play. And I felt it's important to do it this time around now, whilst you're here. Yeah. Trust me, I like the moment I realized that, I did actually feel bad, and I made a mental note that I need to do something. I need to get something in there as an extra thank you. Now, from what I understand about the messages in the bottle, they basically unlock main menu content you can unlock, notes about the enemies and stuff like that. Still, it's something you can find, and I think it's a nice collectible. steam power in just such a crazy form. All the broken cutlery down there. Well, you have said you didn't know how to set it up back then, so I still hold that it was fine. But thank you for going out of the way for that. Yeah, because, like, I'm grateful for it. Like, I certainly wouldn't be doing this if, you know, really was no one there. But it's worth it. Every time I do a stream, I learn something I can change to hopefully make the next time just a little bit better. Oh, this kind of grate is gonna really be sore on your rear. Upgrade the... That was a bit of a bizarre transition. It's a pipe bomb! Some walls and floors are weak and can be destroyed. Place the clockwork bomb near the weak surface. Detonate the clockwork bomb to destroy that weak surface. Gotcha. Cute. Nice. It's something the Joker himself would love. Now you've gone and given this mad girl explosives. Have fun with the consequences. Bunny bomb. I love the way we throw a top hat down and it springs out of it. And the fact the detonator is a little pocket watch. Lost and found. Oh. The walls and floor are all made from scrap metal. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun with that little bomb. Now, what's gonna happen in here?
Our lovely library was a fire trap. A conflagration waiting to happen.
Pulling a bomb out of her hat. Oh, I think I remember this now. This is where we learn our hysteria mode. The, oh no, you're about to die. Time to go absolutely ape. Remember, kids, even the Joker was scared of the eye race. I remember that scene. He's like, I'm crazy enough to take on the bats. Oh, I'm crazy enough to take on the bats, but the IRS, oh boy, I'm not that crazy. When Alice's health is low, hysteria becomes available. Enter hysteria by pressing enter. While hysteria, Alice cannot be hurt and she will inflict more damage. Be careful, hysteria lasts only for a short amount of time. I love this because it's the rage mode, and I have no issue in saying it. First time I came across this mode in the game, that sense is sent like just tingles down my spine. There was something about the sound design and the way everything just changes. It's just whoa. So yeah. Just it's such a tense, I don't know, it's such an experience. Just the way the whole color scheme changes, the outfit changes, and just the look of it all. It's just so brilliant. It's just the ultimate panic button when you get low on health. You get so close to the edge, you just fucking start flailing about. The bleeding from the eyes. I think as well on her chest there's like what looks like some sort of gunshot wound. So yeah, a shootable light switch. Ah, we press T to enter aiming mode. Cuckoo.
No. What's going to wake? No. No. Bad dream.
Well.
Blasted good night.
Hatter, I recall leaving you in a decrepit condition. But not in pieces.
Oh, it's you.
What's happened here? You've lost your hat, and some parts are missing.
Missing indeed, though things being what they are. I barely missed their missing. As to what happened...
Hey, stranger.
You know that better than I. It's your place after all. I know my place.
When did you ever know your place? Or how to keep it? Now what's going on?
That's going on. And round and up and down into my ears and through my eyes, up my nostrils, down my gullet, and winding in my guts.
Papa was exceedingly fond of trains.
Symbol for Mercury on the roof.
Not like this one at all. Nothing like when Mock Turtle was in charge of the looking glass line. This railroad's a bloody shambles. The stink is ferocious, the light blinding, the noise hellacious.
Ah, quite, Hatter. I get the idea. A bad train.
The world is upside down, Alice. Inmates run the asylum. No thanks. And worst of all, I've left tealess.
Aww.
Tragic. If I do help, will you help me in return?
Cross my heart, if I had one. Find my limbs and toss them into the chute. Machines will do the rest. Be on your way now, that's a good girl. Best way out is through the croc face.
Man, he's been roughed up. But I like that it's like he's augmented himself with clockwork technology. Okay, we're not trying to look up her dress. But yeah, Mercury symbol on the roof and on her dress. But nah, welcome stranger. We're just a little bit into this game. The game has been kind enough to give me bombs. Give the Irish girl bombs. What could possibly go wrong? Unlimited bombs. Infinite bombs, in fact. But it's fun. And it's okay. It's okay about being late, don't worry about it. It's Friday. The important thing we have to do on Fridays is enjoy ourselves. Pressure pads only function when weight is applied. The clockwork bomb can be used to maintain the weight on a pressure pad. Yeah, the symbol of Mercury in Hatter's room makes total sense, because there was a thing I mentioned earlier. They would press Mercury. Oof. Smelling and regurgitating, assemblage for destruction, cranking up and pressing down, and a graceful umbrella. That's an annoying voice. What was I going to say? Yeah, as I said at the start of it, Mercury was a chemical that was pressed into top hats, I think, to give them a shimmer. Don't quote me on that, but there was workers that would make the top hats will be exposed to mercury. I think either gas or just the chemical was enough to give them Mad Hatter's disease, which, yeah, expose yourself to chemicals. What could possibly go wrong? Press E while focused to block with Alice's umbrella. Oh, we can't use it to float. If timed correctly, Alice's block can deflect certain enemy attacks. Menacing room. So we got a dodge, we got a parry, we got a ranged and a melee. We're getting a full set of weapons here. And of course the most important one of all, bombs. Well, at least I have a chance to see through this game. It's too, I don't know, gruesome. Too much for me to play through. Yeah, I totally understand. The intro of the game really sets up what you're in for. To be honest, it's always something I wanted to do a playthrough. Because, you know, most of my theme kind of comes from it. The Forgetful Hatter, the top hat, the whole colour of black and purple. But yeah, I totally get where you're coming from. Now, which way? Smelling and regurgitating, cranking up and pressing down. That looks like Squidward's house. Let's go there. But yeah, I totally get where you're coming from, stranger. Shortly before I started the stream, I implemented this F12 button. I felt in case anything comes up that's a little bit too weird, I set up this button here so I can just press F12 and then we just go. Just to cover it for a moment. It also is the same button I used for my screenshot, which is good. So that's the reason you're going to hear that ping each time. So, cranking up and pressing down. Oh yeah, that's definitely not going to fall off. Although I very much like the cat design here. Too gruesome? Time for a screenshot. Yeah. I just felt it would be important to have something like that there in case we need it. But one thing I love about the Cheshire Cat in this game, his deep voice. It's just so great, like.
The dimensions of this desolate tract are unknown to all but the inhabitants.
Like, I like the way you speak in riddles as well. Or you speak using that fancy old style English. Yeah, people in here, they're the only ones that know the area. I think I can upgrade a weapon. Yeah, pepper grinder. We collect teeth for some reason, and then we trade them to the ribbon on our dress to upgrade our weapons. And then the weapon gets an upgrade. Yeah, straight away you can see it's got a iron brand on it now. And just the visual effect on it is great. The smoke, the bits of charcoal, the fire. It's so wonderful for a game that's 10 decades old. 10 decades? A decade old. Your new leader, March here.
The industry thrives on suffering, obsolescence, and ruination, Alice. It's made the East End into a privy. Consider a simple farmland, Australia, perhaps. We might liquidate what remains of your inheritance.
Words to live by. You can eat them too. Yeah. The propaganda words of those two still stick clearly in my head. I love how everything is vaguely face-shaped in this room, or this area. Also the sound design. Oh, that is just... Oh, that is stressful, if I'm honest. That's stressful, the fact that that's just over my head. Directly overhead, just waiting to pound me. Whoops, I didn't mean that. I don't like it. The feeling is it's gonna get squished. It's tense. Remember what they say, cool people don't look at explosions. The pepper grinder leaving particles in the ground, yeah. It's just really good visual effect design. Like, I wasn't even aware of that. Like the smoke as well. Yeah, you can see all the little bits of ember on the ground. It's just really impressive visual. Oof. Ah. It's just not a fun feeling. Okay. I thought I fell. Oh, that's nice. Oh. Okay, cool. Ha. Oh, cool, it's the patty cake machine. dumbass. Oh, whoops. I spoke too soon. No! Damn. Since you don't like the idea of giant hands, I'm guessing you don't enjoy giantess. Nah, I do enjoy that material. I do enjoy that kind of stuff. I think it's just because these are cold metal hands specifically designed to crush in a really painful way. Cold metal lifeless hands designed to do nothing but crush whatever goes near it. I mean, as I always like saying in VR chat, I like having a giantess skin, a tiny skin, and a flying skin. Tiny because I love the bigger perspective on everything. Giantess because it's fun looking down on everyone. And flying just because I love to explore the maps. Funny how it's such a graphic game, your death is only expressed by butterflies. True. You do seem to spew blood when you take a hit. Let's pry that glassy eyeball out of your skull. Nice. Yeah, I just recall that conversation in VR chat after I sent the message. Yeah, nah. It's just what I say whenever people play VR chat, it's best to do that. But yeah, if I had to hazard a guess, I'd say the violence against fantasy creatures is a-okay with this game.
Much to teach us.
But against a human character, let's say, it's not really all that cool. Cool camera angle. Oh, it's a loading screen. I seen a tip to say the madcap sheep. What? That wasn't me. Alice. My controls stuck for a second. Alice just marched herself off the edge. Cybernetic looking dodos. Hello, pig nose. One skin I'd absolutely love to get in VR chat, but I think it would be a little bit too cheaty. Is just one that could highlight invisible buttons. Because one time, just one time, a friend invited me to a VR chat world with a hidden button he was showing me. And it made me wonder how many VR chat maps have hidden buttons. And true as Eldritch Knight says, one of the reasons H3 VR, hot dogs, horseshoes, hand grenades has hot dog enemies is because it's not nearly as violent when it's against, like, say, fantasy creatures like giant sentient hot dogs, as opposed with mustard blood, yellow blood, as opposed to real life human people with red blood. Here, eat this. Ugh. The design in these enemies or NPCs or something is interesting. Steam up the dress. I don't know. Am I supposed to... Aha. I was about to say, what am I supposed to do here? And then I see this. Cuckoo. So I'll take it the Mad Hatter loves this Clockwork's augmentation. Nope, there's something back there. We need to go get it.
Cover its cage and the canary goes to sleep, Alice. Out like a snuffed candle. Sleeps the sleep of the just. Like Mama and Papa. After 10, they're unconscious.
The platforming is so good. Very forgiving. Engine room.
Your dogged persistence will be rewarded with pain. I told you to cease and desist, but my warning goes unheeded. So without regret, you're about to feel like a lobster who's been tossed into the boiling pot.
Why is he Scottish? Nah, that's rude. Legs. I absolutely agree on the freedom of expression, but I can't stop but wonder what is wrong with this person's head if he imagines Alice in this way. I see nothing wrong with it. Like, I think it's a great way to kind of reimagine it. A much more kind of darker take on it. Imagine a VR chat map like this. Hell, that might be a reason to learn Unity. Obstacle course, but it's like a timed puzzle. I say one thing, seeing that stuff in VR is very trippy, as opposed to seeing it in game.
That's it. I can feel it surging.
Jeez.
Faster, my fine feathered friends. Don't stop now.
What a cool Scottish accent. I don't even know if that is true Scottish or imitation. I think it's the Dormouse is the one that does the propaganda voices. Okay, let's not look too closely at that because that's quite unsettling. Ha! Ah. I guess we're not supposed to do that. Oh, man. Even though I know it's timed, it's still unsettling. Nice. Oof. I love combat sequences like that. It's just tense. Hmm. Oof. Okay. I mean, do you often reimagine beautiful old fairy tales like Lovecraftian horror? Something can give you an idea. I wonder what gave it. I mean, people are familiar with the story, so it's easy to build off existing works to give an audience a different viewport of a popular story. Like how there are so many reimaginings of Shakespeare. Yeah. I often wonder as well is if it's an artist that wants to redesign a story, but in a way that'll have people remember it. I can see shimmers here. Nice. I also couldn't help but notice halfway through that fight, Alice held the pepper grinder in a strange way.
Don't you dare stop! Keep running! So help me out!
Give him a break, my dude. Yeah, holding it like that. I'm gonna stab you. I'm gonna stab you. This here's my stabbing knife. It's hard to say, honestly, about the whole redesigning a story. There's so many different answers to it, but the one that stands out to me could be someone thinking of a story in their own way and maybe trying to reimagine a classic. Oh. Slam down. Man. Boom. Come here, purple flower. Give me healing. Oof. Plant vor. Plant healing vor. Yeah. Oddly enough, I really wasn't even into vor when I played this game initially. So, I don't know.
No! Stop! That's enough now! Now stop! You're running, you blithering Egypts!
Egypts. Oh man.
You think that can stop us? The merest trifle. I'll be leaving now. You'll never catch me. Don't even try.
Don't even try. Get back here and die like a rabbit or a march hare. You are absolutely correct, stranger. Actually, well, yeah, I'm sure you are correct. American McGee was one of the developers of Doom. I think he was a level designer, and then he went and made American McGee's Alice, the whole darker take on it. But yeah, I think he did have a part in this game. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah, Mad Hatter's legs. Let's get him. Graceful. And also, yeah, just because it bounces through my head every single time I see it. She wears a full set of leggings. It's a full set of leggings, so there's no upskirts here.
Dexterity will make a nice change. Expect no thanks until I'm completely reconstructed. No resting on laurels, chiffoniers, chaise lounges, mean folding chairs, stools.
Maybe that gave the idea to mix this kind of design with a fairy tale. True. I also do love how the designer Mad Hatter, he has like a straight jacket over a formal outfit. I also don't think I'm getting any teeth from these. Nah, they're still fun to explode. Because we can. So I think what I'll do is I'll finish up in Mad Hatter's realm, and then we can collect the bottle again. That's interesting. I'll finish up in Mad Hatter's realm, and then that's when I'll end the stream. Let's go recombobulate this Clockwork automaton back into a satisfactory condition. Straight jacket, yeah. Madhouse robe. It's more, I don't want to say a chest appeal. It's more like, you know, a top that restrains a person's hands in the event that they're too violent to be kind of trusted with their freedom. They might be a hazard to people around them or to themselves, so they use it to stop someone from restrict their movement. Yeah, you got it right, stranger. It was kind of funny, but I actually remember finding one in Project Zomboid. It was part of an outfit mod.
Steps to enlighten, brighten the way. The steps are steep, take them one at a time.
Payday for good workers has been postponed indefinitely. Payday for bad workers is cancelled. A good worker is a live worker, free to live and work.
Smelling and regurgitating. Oh god, that voice. That voice is very grating. The Hatter's wastefulness ends today. Decadence, excessive waste. The Hatter's madness ends today. Embrace industry, embrace efficiency. Your new leaders. Oh, I know the one you're on about, stranger, the Vor scene. It's a camera that zooms into a mouth. I wouldn't exactly go calling it Vor, but yeah. I'd say it qualifies as one. Surprise!
With gas laid on, Alice, go to Brighton and quickly save on beeswax, candles and oil.
Also, can we just appreciate how cool this room is? There's just magma or lava or molten metal everywhere. And there's particles of flames everywhere. And what is this? Giant sentient teapots spewing out molten metal? It's just crazy. Yeah, like, just what are those? Are they actually sentient? They don't look very happy. What the hell is that? How dead would I be if I was this close to molten metal in real life? Probably pretty quickly. I mean, isn't there one person that survived stepping in lava or something? Oof, I don't know. She's lost a limb, but still.
Flip the lever to cool the metal.
As much as I hate to say it, yes, they totally are leggings. Here, go play with my bomb for a bit. There's a way of sticking your finger into molten metal and not get burnt, but you have to be quick. I think I've seen how you have to dip your hand into water so that as the water like instantly evaporates, it creates a very fine layer of steam around your fingers. It creates a fine layer of steam around your hand that protects it for just a moment. Ouch. And we got molten iron poured onto us. Lovely. Lead and frost effect, I think. Because I seen it, there was a video where there's a metal worker and he's just slapping like molten metal with his hand, but you could see him dipping it into like a bucket of water between slaps, and I think it just creates a layer of steam that keeps it off. Sniff, sniff. Feed the Duchess all the pig's noses she wants. Show me your face for just a moment. Can we reach that? Oh, nice, we can.
Remember, Alice, don't curse the darkness or the cold when you're in the library at night.
All the drips of frozen or cooled down metal. Can't even go down there. I've seen the Cheshire Cat for just a moment. I remember when I was a kid I was afraid to play computer games because of the fear of losing to a monster. Prince of Persia was the first horror game for me back then. I think in the 90s the first computer game I ever played was Doom 1. And I used to love playing it, but the computer didn't have any speakers. So I never knew how the monsters sounded. And every time I'd get to the level that featured the cyber demon, I'd be paralyzed in fear, unable to move, because the first thing you see is a Baron of Hell, one of the tough demons, like flayed up against a wall as a gruesome decoration. And I figured, if those guys were killed by something here, I don't want to mess with whatever did that. So I'd always end up just leaving at that point, because I'd just be so terrified. And then years later I find out it's the cyber demon. Wait, did I even... The Cheshire Cat a message there, I think. I might have skipped it. I want to hear his voice. I like his voice.
Steady now. Gather your nerve. Jump to the first vent, then the next, and ride the currents up.
This game goes so well with all the particle effects. Like when you leave the steam vent, there's still a little bit of steam gathered around her dress. To the way when you're shrunken down, the heat cups emit purple bubbles. I think we need 650 teeth to get our next Vorpal blade upgrade. It's a really cool looking kitchen knife, honestly. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. If that's the intended path, where does this lead us? Wow.
They say a cat has 9 lives, Alice. I hope you have as many.
I do love that saying. I often wonder exactly what people mean by it. The most basic meaning I can take from it is that cats just have that reflex that can pretty much save them at like the last moment. Oh, shit. William, best luck in your interview. You got this. You blast them with as much courage as you can, so I really do wish you the best of luck with that. Honestly. You got this. The only thing I can say is try to avoid doing the rabbit foot thing. You don't even realize when you're doing it, you're nervous, your foot just starts twitching up and down. It's a silly thing, but it can happen. But still, best luck in your interview. Fingers crossed for you. He's got this. I find the number one thing to do in an interview is confidence. And as silly as it sounds, I find doing stuff like this, you know, streaming a game to people on the internet, joining Discord calls, that helps build up confidence. Well, well, well.
Your presence here is unwelcome. We have a mission to complete, and you are an intolerable annoyance. Some like it hot, but no one likes it this hot.
Oh. Look at all this molten metal. It just looks like cheese at this point. Just molten cheese pizza. Ah, I see. I thought that platform was going to slip down into the lava. But still, big fingers crossed for William. I really hope he gets what he needs. Gets the interview. And does well with it. Combat music is so good.
I've got the arms you need. Well, strictly speaking, the Hatter needs them. Well, it really doesn't matter. I'm going to crush you.
Japanese call it Perman's foot or something like that. Sorry if the name is not accurate here long ago. Ah, no worries, no worries. I just remember during a college course, a friend was doing it, and someone was like, dude, you're doing the rabbit's foot thing. I was like, oh, it has a name.
The path less traveled is now impossible to negotiate. You can't reach me. No, not at all.
So I wonder if I could just jump all the way to him or her. I'm not sure if the mouse's gender. It was worth a shot. Just casually jump up to it, grab it by the throat and be like, I heard you were talking mad. Mad S. Mad number 2. What a cool picture. Alice standing over all her defeated enemies, knife in hand. Mmm, teeth. Crunchy. Ah. I'm not gonna mock it too much because they've made such an amazing environment, but look at that texture gap. Nah. That doesn't bother me, but I'm certain there's other people that would bother. I think what they've done is incredible.
Temporary setback, a minor hindrance, a trivial impediment. I'll just move along. I'll deal with you later, Alice. You'll never stop our grand plan.
Yeah, it is frustrating. You go through the effort of putting everything together and then there's just a slight little misalignment somewhere. And what's worse is when you're trying hard to fix it and nothing's really working to get it fixed. That's the one that wrecks my head. You kind of enter this trance state where when you eventually do fix it, you don't know how you fixed it, but you're just happy it's over and done with. Rubbish shoot. Ah, they threw the Hatter into the rubbish. Oh, okay. Reassembling him. Making sure everything's in working order. Ah, a Hatter wouldn't be complete without his hat. Aw, and the little tap on
Finished my
top.
work and you're complete, Hatter. Now, what about this damnable train?
I feel like a new man, or whatever I am. I feel like an unsprung spring, like an uncorroded gear, like an untarnished bit of metal that sticks in your eye.
Answer me, Hatter. I'm suffering, and changes here are a cause, or they're a reflection, or the effect. What's going on?
Yes, these gotta
What are
stop.
the new rules?
The law is just a whisper away, away whom to wonder who. Who knows how to measure rules with a ruler? Cruel rules.
Idiot. I should have left you in bits. Come.
Superhero
Best you
landing.
can do is help me discover what's going on.
I love that jump. That truly is the jump of someone who's got an augmented cybernetic body. Why does that keep happening? It's like it remembers the last buttons I pressed before, It's like it remembers the last buttons I was pressing before the end of the cutscene, and then just keeps them playing here. Also, is it just me or did that cutscene end abruptly? Like, where'd the Hatter go? Nah, I'm not close enough. Ding. Yeah.
Papa, your enthusiasm for photography makes the library smell like rotted fruit. I'm certain these solutions are toxic.
I just love how the Mad Hatter's just... In American McGee's Alice, I remember during his combat phase, his finger folds out to be like a rocket launcher. It just shoots a missile.
These cockpits will be our macadam, our our road into assemblage.
There he is, the mad lad himself.
Courage, Alice. I'll get this door open.
Throwing a clockwork bomb in combat has multiple effects. It'll divert enemies and damage when detonated. Yeah, I get it.
I'm trying to think, but nothing happens. Ah, there! Now I've got it! Oh yes, I'm on a roll. It won't be long now.
See, the Mad Hatter in this, the way he just did that, it reminds me of the kind of person who's made a massive base in a factory game, like Factorio or Satisfactory, and he knows how the entire factory works. You don't get those moments where you forget how your factory works. Somehow he just knows how it all comes together. But yeah, I think it does want to reinforce how helpful the bunny bomb power is. Because if you can divert enemies' attention, divide and conquer.
This feels like an earthquake. What's happening?
Do I really look like I know? Your judgment must be severely impaired.
Just the sheer size of him. Hello, Mad Hatter. Impressive hat. I love how he's mumbling to himself. I've seen another path here. I want to see where this leads. Nice.
Whoever said there is no book so bad but something good may be found in it never read Martin Farquhar Tupper's proverbial philosophy.
But yeah, we're nearing the end of this stream. So, once we're done in this area here, we'll be done there. And you can all be free to enjoy your weekends on my orders. Enjoy yourself. This is a threat. Nice. I like what these little drawings are suggesting. Sorry, I just love it. That icon. Oh, it's good and important and familiar. And I've always wanted to stream this game. I'm so happy the community voted to do it. Believe me, I was gunning for the Dead Space remake, but I figured since I had this collecting dust in my library, it'd be great to keep the option there. That just drop kicks the door. The full force of a clockwork cyborg.
We found the source of the shaking, but are those two quaking? What are they up to?
You'll never stop us, silly Hatter and Alice. It's left. You're too
The
late.
insolence, the arrogance, the execrable table manners. They are destroyers of Wonderland, defilers, denuders, derangers, delightful,
Did they actually create that infernal train to destroy Wonderland?
What does that matter? They deserve to die. Ah! Put me down this instant. I ought to be...
Enough talk. Battle time, Missy. Abandon false hope. Forget the past. The damage is done.
Let the madness begin. Resume the folly.
Oh no.
Oh, my precious domain. And the guests. All I really wanted was another tea party.
Please, Hatter, you promised. Where is that train going? What's its purpose? Tell me. Now.
There's no time for whatever it is you want to talk about. It's time for tea. Talk dreams with Turtle. He ran the looking glass line. Come on, you lot. We can still be friends. I've got a fine Darjeeling. Drink, drink.
My memories are shattered. I'm trying to collect the pieces, and I now believe the train impedes me. You must help me. You promised.
Ask the one who helps them what helps themselves. Whoever that is.
Very
No.
He deserved to die. And I'm about to
Ah.
drown in tea, in ignorance.
Drowns in boiling hot tea. Right. Well, yeah, unfortunately it's a very disappointing quote boss fight. From what I remember reading somewhere, they had intended to have that as a boss fight, but they had to then cut it at the end, which is such a shame because it really did look cool. But we've been streaming for a while now and we're done with that chapter. So, thanks everyone for tuning in. I'm going to call it a night here. I'm really happy to play this game again. I know I've said it a lot, but it's been about 10 years and I've always wanted to do a video with this game because in a lot of ways it's inspired a lot of my style. I mean, hell, look at what I'm wearing. It's inspired a lot of my style and theme. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend and I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks, and I'll see you next time. Bye now. And outro, go. Oh, that seems to have stuck. Hang on a moment. Has it? How bizarre. No matter. It's the end of the stream anywho. I'll catch you all later.